Hello，大家好，欢迎做客今天的火星视频直播，我是今天的主持人 Kazafa。我们今天的主题是 Nirvana Chain 将重新定义公链3.0。那么首先有请 Jonathan Lancaster 为我们大家简单的介绍一下自己，以及目前他在 Nirvana Chain 当中所担任的一些工作。
First of all, let us invite Jonathan Lancaster to give a brief introduction to our friends in the community, as well as his current working responsibility in the Nirvana chain.
Hi everyone, I'm Jonathan Lancaster. I'm really pleased to be with you all here today. It's great to be talking to the community. At present, I'm mainly responsible for developing the Nirvana virtual machine, the actor concurrent framework, and the heterogeneous consensus mechanism of NA chain.
Yeah, great.
那目前放眼整个区块链产业啊，DeFi 肯定是一个绕不开的话题。DeFi 的出现引起了一波热潮，DeFi 在不同领域的应用也如雨后春笋般的出现。但随着时间的推移啊，我们会发现 DeFi 应用的发展速度在逐渐的缓慢。那您认为是什么原因导致了这一状况的出现呢？
At present, DeFi is an unavailable topic in the blockchain industry. The emergence of DeFi had caused a wave of upsurge, and the application of DeFi in different fields had sprung up. However, with the pass of time, the development of DeFi applications seemed to slow down. What do you think is the reason for this situation?
Thank you. Yeah, that's a really great question. I think at the moment, DeFi is in an experimental phase. At the moment, it's just a toy. It doesn't really have much in the way of a real world application at the moment. A real financial application would allow for high frequency trading, and in order to support that, you need lower transaction fees. Blockchain technology needs to be a complement to traditional technology, and the benefits need to outweigh the disadvantages. I think basically it's clear that the high fees associated with DeFi at the moment are really hampering development, but hopefully we'll see progress on that in future.
Nirvana Chain 的出现是为了解决全网应用的基础设施，搭建一个针对开发应用的去中心化公链平台。那在技术方面，它相对于传统公链而言，我们具有哪些创新与优势呢？
The emergency of Nirvana chain is to solve the infrastructure of the whole network application and build a decentralized public chain platform for application development. What are the innovation and significant advantages of Nirvana chain compared with the traditional public chain in technology?
This is something I love talking about. NA chain offers transaction speed. Our transaction speed is much faster through the heterogeneous composite chain model, which means we're able to offer lower handling fees. And through domain name chain hosting, dynamic and static web chain hosting, we achieve 100% decentralization.
那据我个人了解到，Nirvana Chain 采用的是异构复合链模式，那与市场上流行的跨链技术有何不同？我们的优势又在哪里？
What's the difference between the heterogeneous composite chain model adopted by Nirvana chain and the cross-chain technology popular in the current markets? Compared with cross-chain technology, what are the advantages of heterogeneous composite model?
Sure, that's a good question. Heterogeneous composite chains do not implement cross-chain because heterogeneous composite chains are not designed to solve the cross-chain problem. It's a solution to divide and conquer data at lower maintenance costs and provide faster confirmation of data. So of course, heterogeneous composite frame itself is particularly suitable for cross-chain technology because it's easy to synchronize other chains to NA chain through implementing the protocol storage of other common chains and to conduct business support on the chain.
在我认为，高额的 gas 费目前已经是全网非常难解决的一个问题。为了缓解网络拥堵以及高额 gas 费，以太坊推出了 EIP1559 提案。那针对 EIP1559 提案，您持有怎样的一个态度？ Nirvana Chain 又是如何实现高速且低 gas 费这一个问题的？
In order to alleviate the problem of network congestion and high gas charges, ETH issued the EIP 1559 proposal. What's your attitude toward EIP 1559? How does Nirvana Chain achieve high speed and low gas cost?
Sure, yeah. I think that EIP 1559, it's mainly aimed at solving the problem of high ether fees. But in order to do that, it can only really solve the problem of cost relatively because it's just so limited. The fundamental problem of network congestion is not the problem of the handling fees, but it's just caused by so much data, the large amount of data which the miners can't really handle. We've adopted the heterogeneous compound chain mode, and this obtains data processing of DAG through DPoS worker election so as to realize real-time data submission. Since the data is submitted in real time, our subsequent fees are just lower. Additionally, we solve a very hard problem in the blockchain, the uncertainty because of poundage, because poundage price volatility. It's possible for the whole blockchain system to estimate the exact cost of use. But we've adopted the NUSD swap protocol to achieve a fixed pricing of fees. This is something we're working on at the moment, and we're going to be going into much more detail on our Twitter later on.
Oh, thank you for good information. Yes.
那我们大家都知道，作为一条新的公链，如果想撼动传统公链的地位，获取大家的认可，是具有一定难度的。那除了在技术优势方面之外，我们在市场方面又做了哪些努力呢？
As a new public chain, it is difficult to shake the position of the traditional public chain and gain recognition of everyone. Besides its own technical advantages, what efforts has Nirvana Chain made to obtain markets?
I mean, that's the big question for any technology innovator, right? How do we conquer the dominant incumbents? So NA, we've forged a large number of basic hardware support platforms through a strong miner consensus and formed a strong participation consensus through the miner incentive model. So that means for users of the technology, NA Chain combines education of technicians, and the incentive mechanism drives a large number of programmers to participate in consensus, so that we develop the apps based on the NA technology. In terms of practical use, NA's lower price and deterministic cost estimation attract a large number of users. At the same time, the establishment of the application market also plays a role to boost NA Chain's popularity, and we think users will be boosted hugely through these measures.
Oh, thank you.
好，那接下来这道问题，我相信是大家都非常想知道和感兴趣的一个问题。Nirvana Chain 将发行的 token 叫什么名字？将会选择上怎样的一个交易所？
What's a token issued by Nirvana Chain? What kind of exchange will you choose?
Sure, yeah, it's good to get these names out there. So the token issued by NA Public Chain is NAC, Nirvana Chain, right up to the top of the exchange. And Token issued by the full node exchange certificate is NOMC, the Nirvana Operator Maintenance Chain.
Thank you.
好，那接下来我们今天最后一个问题，就是可以简单的为大家透露一下目前 Nirvana Chain 的一个发展进度以及接下来的发展计划吗？
Could you tell us the current development progress of Nirvana chain and the plan for the next stage?
Sure. So we've recently focused development-wise on the virtual machine, on the consensus framework, and the actor concurrency model, and those have been developed now. So for the next stage, we will continue to improve the development and testing of the application layer. We expect to deliver the code for the first batch of mining technology incubators for technical testing during June to July.
Oh, thank you very much for information.
You're very welcome.
好，非常感谢 Jonathan 今天的分享。我相信所有的观众通过今天的直播，也对Nirvana Chain 具有了一定的了解。那如果想了解更多的内容，我们可以登录 Nirvana Chain 的官网。那非常感谢大家今天的收看，再次感谢 Jonathan 的分享，谢谢。
Thank you for sharing of Jonathan Lancaster, the great information and selling of Lancaster. And for information, please focus on or follow our company website. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Goodbye.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.